trouble inside Nigeria's educational sector. I am Oiza Adi and you're watching Nigeria Today. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has urged the House of Representative Committee on Finance to grant it financial autonomy by removing it from the list of ministries, departments, and agencies in the annual budget of the federal government. This is just as JAMB called for a reversal of the recent reduction of examination fee from 5,000 naira to 3,500 naira. The registrar, JAMB, Ishaq Olayode, made the appeal in Abuja at the public hearing on the proposed 2023 to 2025 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper organized by the committee. Olayode, however, noted that there are conditions to be met before JAMB could be removed from the annual budget. According to him, one of the conditions is that the board should be allowed to upwardly review examination fee. Olayede said there is no way that government fund this type of examination. They provide some support for the institution because students pay some token as registration fee, and from it they bear the responsibility of salaries and provide some support. I believe we should revert to the 5,000 naira we were charging. He noted that the amount charged for registration was reduced from 5,000 naira to 3,500. He said, given the current economic reality, the government should allow JAMB to revert back to 5,000 naira and to be autonomous. In reverting back to 5,000 naira means transferring the burden of operating JAMB to parents and guardians, which is hilarious considering the current economic situation in Nigeria. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has vowed to sanction vice chancellors, rectors, registrars, and other heads of tertiary institutions who continue to engage in illegal admissions. This was contained in a statement published on the website of the board. It added, the era of candidates accepting illegal admission and then mounting pressure on the board to condone the same is over, as a candidate would also be treated as an accomplice to the criminal act. JAMB has been engaged in a series of war with institutions over admission conducted outside of CAPS. In 2021 alone, the registrar of the examination board, Professor Ishaq Olayode, revealed that no fewer than 700,000 illegal admissions were uncovered. The federal government said that protesting members of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, who blocked the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway violated the country's law. Minister of Work and Housing, Babatunde Fashola Sands, stated this while briefing State House correspondent at the Federal Executive Council meeting in Presidential Villa, Abuja. According to him, the Constitution has amended, recognized, and protects citizens' right to public protest, but does not empower any Nigerian to inflict pain and inconveniences on other people. The minister's explanation came on the heel of the report that the protest caused a gridlock on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, leaving motorists and passengers stranded. The protesting students carried placards with different inscriptions, chanting solidarity songs as they lamented the strike by Academic Staff Union of University ASU that has kept them at home for 7 months. Campaign for Democratic and Workers' Rights, CDWR, has condemned the decision of the Nigerian government to sue striking university lecturers. The group described the suit filed by the government against the striking university lecturers, ASU, at the National Industrial Court of Nigeria as a ploy to intimidate ASU to give up on their demand. CDWR also condemned the Buhari-led government's neglect of public education and refusal to meet ASU's demand. ASU has embarked on strike since February 14, 2022, and the strike has lingered on for 7 months over the demand on funding of university education and better welfare conditions. Education is an important aspect of the society and should be given utmost priority, but Buhari-led governments, just like its predecessors, are not interested in protesting public interest. Allowing public universities to close down for 7 months clearly shows the anti-people character of the Buhari-led government. As ASUU strike continued to linger, with the government taking them to National Industrial Court of Nigeria for adjudication following the failure of the dialogue between the union and the Federal Ministry of Education. Some senior advocates of Nigeria have condemned the continued strike and asked the government to look for a way of resolving this dispute. They also note that the federal government's lawsuit against ASUU is ill-timed and ill-conceived. They also plead with the federal government to meet some of ASUU's demand. It may make the leadership of the lecturers' body call off the strike action it has embarked on since February 14th this year. It is expected that the parties, ASUU and federal government, will respect the judgment of the NICN whichever way it goes. But however, it will be difficult to force the striking lecturers to go back to work on the basics of the judgment. With no end in sight to the lingering strike by the Academic Staff Union of University, ASUU, 7 months after the fate of students seeking admission into Nations University remain unknown, as 2 new sets await the resumption of academic activities. The first set of students whose admission processes were concluded last year are unable to resume, while another set of students sat for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam (UTME) this year. With the development, 2 sets of new students, 2021 and 2022, are waiting to resume. Universities have been trying hard to recover from the COVID-19 lockdown, during which schools were shut, and now the prolonged ASUU strike. The President, Ministers of Education, Labour and Employment are all government officials representing the Nigerian people. The President is holding the people's mandate, so we hope the President, Muhammadu Buhari, will look into this issue and act quickly before Nigeria education sector becomes things of the past. That will be all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nigeria Today. I am Oyiza Adi. Thanks for staying with us.